Oh my God, it's been like a month since I've done these. Yes, I know you're getting them one day after another, but I took a long break and I came back because I've got to get these knocked out before I go on vacation. And I looked at my 2021 Les Waller Christmas blend. You saw we put a couple of shots in there, right? Oh, ho, 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 ho. You can tell when there's caramel coloring in whiskey. Unbeknownst to me, so I probably should have put them in a smaller container first because this mug has a lot of space where air or water can evaporate, or maybe the alcohol can evaporate. Anyway, look at this mess, okay? This is just terrible. Look at that. And if you could smell it, I mean, it's like you can smell the caramel. I don't know that I'm going to put any more whiskey in there. I think maybe I'm just going to have to drink it, or I don't know yet. We'll have to figure something out. But I don't even think that's going to be drinkable. Oh wow, I've never had that experience before. Maybe it's because I don't know, maybe because it's in this big mug. But I mean, last year, I mean, I put it in the decanter and no problems. Maybe there's something going on chemically. Oh, I should have poured this already. I'm probably gonna have to break the video. This is a 30-year-old. So what we got here, December 10th, Cambus, a 30-year-old, 1988, 2019, the Sovereign Hunter Lang single grain whiskey. But that's too funny. That's too funny. So we're going to let this sit for a couple of War Thunder games, and then we'll come right back with it because we'll let this breathe. The recommended time, 30-year-old should breathe for about 30 minutes. So we're going to give it 30 minutes. We'll be right back. The flip of a switch. Ha! Oh! Okay, we're back. We only did one game of War Thunder. That's okay. Alrighty, so we've given it plenty of time to breathe. And the 30-year-old, let's see, what do we... Well, I don't have caramel on the bottom. Ha ha ha. Smells like whiskey. Looks like whiskey. Tastes like whiskey. Oh, I've had a long day today. So you can, so as a 30-year-old, you would kind of expect that. I do get it. There's a little bit of the oak in there, maybe a little bit of nut, maybe a slight bit of fruit. What's the ABV on this? 46.3%. I was going to say it's a little hot. 46.3 shouldn't be hot, but ho 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 ho. See the legs on the side of the glass. Of course, you can't see it, but Definitely not one of my top shelf whiskeys. What a day. So I think for those that have, I know there are some that look at my beer videos and drink videos and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to slow down the beer video and drink videos a lot. Um, Reason being, I want to focus my efforts for 2022 on, I want to help people, so I want to make a lot more how-to videos on this channel. And I also want to share my experiences, or our experiences here in Europe, with those around the world and in the States who don't have the opportunity to travel. So they can sit in their living room and they can watch my videos and they can see what it's like to walk in Paris or Berlin or Vienna and you know, places around Europe they may never get a chance to go to. And so I want to share my experiences as we're traveling here for the next couple of years, hopefully. And also I want to help people by putting together furniture or figuring out how to do something here in Germany that's specific to Germany while we're still over here. And things of that nature, and not do so much of the beer reviews and stuff like that. If I'm going to do a beer, quote unquote, a beer tasting or something like that, I think maybe it would be better if I'm going to like a brew house or something like that and trying one of their local brewed beers. I think that would be more along the lines then of the traveling experience that you get in here in Europe, that you're not necessarily going to get in the U.S. Now, they do have a lot of microbreweries and stuff in the U.S. now, but there again, people that can't or don't have the opportunity to travel to Europe, what's it like to be in a brew house? What's it like to try a local beer? So I'm going to try and do more of that as opposed to just buying a six-pack of different kinds of beers and trying them in this venue, just because I think those would have a little bit more value. Because I have pretty much tried quite a few beers and stuff like that, so it's like, do I really have a reason to try more? Because I really don't get the views and stuff like that on the beer reviews, so what's the point? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah. And also because the people that do watch the channel, I think maybe they're more in tune with the travel. I see that there's a lot more views on the travel videos, so I'll try and keep it travel oriented as opposed to everything under the sun that I do. Yeah, because I mean, one of the things I'm thinking about too is this is like legacy in that not only can my daughter view these after I'm gone, but my grandkids could view them, maybe my great grandkids, who knows? I mean, but it's kind of like leaving a legacy, leaving a little bit of me behind. They can see who's Grandpa Waller. Oh, that fat bastard. So there's going to be, you know, there'll be plenty of me left behind between this channel, my gaming channel, my Financial Independence Now channel, which I will probably start sprucing up again, my Igor channel, who's going to be a kids channel, which is going to be kind of directed towards my grandkids. What other channels do I have? Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. So this is December 10th. That means we're flying tomorrow to Colorado. That means we've already done our COVID pre-test for the checking in at the airport. We've gotten our free dental cleaning from the clinic on base, and we're already packed and the house is all cleaned up, ready to go, so we can have a 2-week vacation, which is much needed. It's really been a hectic year. In February, we changed jobs. And that job has been, wow, that job's been going nonstop. yeah, non-stop. And I can see it going non-stop for a good, at least another good 6 to 9 months. There's just so much to do. There's no lack of work. There's no lack of things to do because of what we inherited and what we need to make it into. It's definitely wearing me out. We're also going to, another thing too is, we will continue to stream on the gaming channel, but we're going to limit it to no more than 3 nights a week. Of course, we'll have one night that's War Thunder, one night that's Go, and then maybe one night that's open to Blitz or World of Tanks or some other game or something like that. We still haven't decided. Like I said, the focus for 2022 is how-to videos. We will make some videos and stuff on the gaming channel, of course. We'll do some streaming, of course. But if we're going back to the States in a couple of years, what can I do to be ready to do online stuff full time so I don't have to go to the States and get another job? I want that to be my job. I want this to be my job, not necessarily on this channel. This channel will obviously keep going because we get to the States, there's going to be a hell of a lot of how-to videos because, I mean, we've got to buy a house, we've got to fix the house up, we've got to fix the yard up, we've got to maintain the house, and then if I'm actually doing this full time, well, then my Financial Independence Now YouTube channel is going to have a lot more content because, well, what am I doing? How am I doing this full time? What did I do to prepare for it? All these things can be good videos for people to see, to get a better understanding of what they need to do so that they can be financially independent and not have to work for somebody else, but they can work for themselves. So I've kind of decided that I'm not going to do, after what you've seen in there, maybe I'm not going to do a blend this year. I mean, this is number 10. That means we've got 14 more to go. And technically speaking, today is December 4th, and I have to finish these before the 10th because we're flying, and I need to have these drank, edited, uploaded, scheduled before I go because I'm not going to be able to do these after that. I'm going on vacation. And that's one of the other good things about being a YouTuber is you can stack your stuff up. You can schedule things out in advance so you can take some time off. You can take a vacation because you just have to prioritize your efforts and make the schedule and get things done ahead of time. I wonder what we have for tomorrow. Cough, cough. That means after dinner. Ho, ho, ho. Tomorrow, Tober Mori. The rest is in German. I can't, it doesn't even, I'll have to look at the bottle and see what it says for how old it is. This thing doesn't tell me anything. Whoa, whoa. So, yeah, this doesn't. John Sinclair, Esquire, Arbauta, 1798, After Herberden, Insel Moody, Sorry, I don't mean to do that. Yeah, I do. I apologize to all the German families out there and friends. I'm just too damn lazy to learn another language. 如果你会说中文、日本語、韓国語, then you can talk. Fat bastards. 21-year-old. Woohoo! Well, since it's Friday night for you, may you have a fine evening, and I hope to see you on December 11th for the next Vita Dulcis Christmas Advent Calendar Whiskey. Cheers!